Commentary presented to you by Sam and Melissa Resnia.
Hello and welcome to MMS Round 3 of Season 4. Today we are on the Suzuka International Racing Course for the Japanese Grand Prix. The track is 5.8 kilometers long with 18 corners, 8 to the left and 10 to the right. Weather is not the best today with rain coming down since FP1 and not showing any signs for stopping. If you remember last season's race here, there was a massive crash coming out the pit lane with Turwick, Stopford, Valyak and Curtis. Suzuka always delivers amazing races and we hope it will today. With all that done, let's get to the grid order.
Right, on the grid order, on pole position we have Michal Valyak, followed by Rakus, Agnes, Zage, Toogood, Stofford, Curtis, Misery, McHugh, Omar, Kabusek, Palmer, Mystery, Eyeball, McHugh, Sheffer, Jankowski with a disappointing result, Pescana, Voda and Thatcher, who rounds off the grid. With all that done, let's get to the grid, the 5 red lights. Alright, I think everything is done. Let's see, you can't really see the 5 red lights, can you?
No, I can't.
Anyways, 5 red lights and away we go for the very wet Grand Prix of Japan, and into turn 1.
Start.
Do we see a big die? Not really. It's a pretty calm start from everybody on the grid. Congratulations for that. Michal Valyak though shoots out to the lead. Rakus trying to catch up. Zage is already into P3, overtaking Jack Agnes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We just have to kill Serezny.
Oh, it was a massive accident!
Rakus on the back of Valyak, then we have Zage, Agnes, Toogood, Curtis, Stofford drop down one position. Misery and McHugh battling for P9. Yeah.
We were all relying on that turn 1 crash, and then it didn't.
Yeah, you can never rely on the turn 1 crashes, can you? And here's the big train.
And it seems we can't rely on the stream either.
Oh, come on. It's not my fault. I'm trying my best. Oh, Rakus is slowing down. He's having some issues with the wet weather. And Zage is now just gonna dive bomb him into Spoon and take his position. Swoosh. I hope fuel is on. I seriously hope fuel is on. Because I was switching drivers. And now, Zage round the outside of 130 and Louis Zage into the lead.
What an amazing move.
Holy smokes. But here's the chicane. Oh, yeah, and I think that's QB and one of the McLaren. Oh, Rakus is on the roof. Rakus is out.
Oh, huge accident.
Rakus is completely out.
Accident. He's gone into the fence.
And then we have QB and Sheffer, but whoa. What happened there? It would have caught in the corner from... But what happened? Oh, he got hit on the rear. And Rakus flips over the fence. Oh god. Who took our finished boy? Oh, it was Toogood. Toogood. A bit too early on the acceleration.
Too bad.
Too bad. Just too bad, man. But then we had Jankowski and... Oh! Jankowski contacted with Eyeball. He tried to dive on Eyeball and he just... And then that just was the big one. There are already investigations. This is seriously not looking good for the start. I just have to... Was it 5? Okay, I think I turned on fuel. Zage is leading. We have Valyak and Agnes, the 2 Red Bulls who scored a 1-2 last time, are now battling for P2.
Stopford into P4 after losing a position on the start. He is working his way back up. He's
on the radio saying he doesn't even know what happened. He just flew into the guardrails of the spectators, but no spectator were hurt. Only one is reporting minor damage to his left hand, apparently, by the marshals. No, Stofford climbing up to P4, that's good. And we have McHugh, Palmer, Misery, Kabusek doing a great job for Senior, but even a greater one is Ben Misery in the Zauber, and Zauber is a look of the car. But I can safely say Rakus is out of the race. He cannot get out. Meanwhile, there is a huge battle to P9. McHugh, Omer, Voda. Can I just say one thing? Uh, from what I can see, the Renaults have no pace at all. They're just getting lucky with overtaking people during the chaos stages of the race. Meanwhile, there's Mystery trying to make a move on Palmer. He sort of succeeds. Palmer is going to take the shortcut because corner cutting isn't really taken that strictly. Oh, there's Rakus. He's lost. He's accustomed to that. Valiak is now dropping out of the podium positions as Stofford goes into P3. You could say Rakus is the new mystery of this series. Meanwhile, Curtis in P5 battling a Red Bull. What is going on? Can the Toyota be good in their home Grand Prix and in the rain? This is some other dimension, you could say. Meanwhile, the investigation on the lap 1 incidents are still getting investigated. We are waiting for the confirmation on the penalties, if any will happen. Meanwhile, Agnes is hunting down Zage. 10-second penalty for Alex, too good. 10-second penalty for Alex, too good for taking our rankings. That is confirmed. We don't know about the QBO incident yet. I'd say it's a racing incident, you know. I know I'm not allowed to give my honest opinions, but still. Zage covers Stofford up. It's another McLaren behind another Braun, but this time that McLaren makes a move cleanly. Valak is still struggling to escape from the Toyota of Curtis, and Amakio is catching up. Why were there yellow flags? Confusion. Toscana, Omar, Eyeball, and Fascia. Oh, that's because, okay, we all know why that's happening. Why? Oh no, don't tell me they went into the pits and they have crashed. Oh lord, I think we all know what happened coming into the pits. Oh no, they just didn't pit it, they got drive-thrus, okay. Okay, they just did a drive-thru. The good strategy of doing the drive-thru instead of pitting when you have no front wing in the rain. Gotta love the AI, I swear to God. Anderson Stofford is losing time to Jack. I think the British, sort of Greek, sort of British driver will pull away from the British driver. Zage taking it calm. McHugh now on the back of Curtis. He's trying to catch up to that Toyota and probably take the P5 from him. The other Ferrari of QBO handled death in quali, and now he's struggling even more. Valek on the back of Zage. Can he take the podium from Louis once again? No, Louis covers him off, but Valek will have a good run into the chicane. No, Mihan decides not to make a dive. Clean and strategic driving and thinking from the Red Bull driver. Side by side with him, obviously coming into the Raku's death, and there's Curtis trying to pull a move onto the onto Volyak and possibly Zage. He makes a move on Volyak though, and he's gonna hunt down Zage. A Toyota in P3. Where have we seen that? I think it's in season 2. So it's confirmed that the QBO incident is a racing incident indeed. As the MFIA are having a death at the moment. If you would see what's going on in the chat, you would probably start to laugh. Kabusek in P7, that's a good job. McHugh in points, then we have Mystery who rounds off the point with Palmer, Boda, Eyeball, Omer, Toscana, Fascia, too good. Binkowski and Shepard who finally decided to pit for front wing, and then we have Rakus. this is one of the nicer battles from my Q1. Dead is apparently dead, and this race is so far a pretty interesting one. We're seeing a lot of surprises. My Q goes very wide. And in the background, Misery and Kabusek are battling for P7. Kabusek does a bit of a shimmy cut in the chicane. Round the outside, they will be side by side coming into the yellows. And Kabusek stays in inception. My Q goes for a dive down inside of Valyak, and Valyak has pretty much lost everything that he gained on the start. You know, but from pole position to 6th, that's not good. Zage is now trying to catch up to Stopford, but he's not succeeding. The top 3 has spread out pretty nicely. McHugh on the back of Curtis, the battle for P4 at the moment. And now Valyak has caught up to the Curtis train, as Misery has dropped off the pace by a lot. McHugh goes a bit wide, and now Valyak may capitalize on that. Side by side they went. Then he made the move. Now he's on the back of Curtis. Why are people leaving the BC? I'm confused. Sam had to go on, I know that, but yeah, I'm stuck with the MFA and the voice chat help. McHugh has dropped down seriously. He's behind Force India. How is that even possible? How can you so slow? Meanwhile, Valyak into P4. He's getting back into this race. McHugh makes a move on Kabusek. And Polish driver, we haven't really seen him this season until now. And this is the place where I think Force India can show their wet pace. First wet race of the season. You will obviously see surprises. And now Misery, makes a move once again on the Polish driver. Battle continues. Zage, meanwhile, lost a lot of time to Sam, but Sam Stopford is catching up to his somewhat fellow Brit. A bit sad on what happened to Rankers though. He could have probably won this race, considering how good he was. You know, Bron Arendt already a wet track car, and yeah. I think this will drop down Raku's quite down the order in the championship, because of Michal. Basically, Michal can now only extend his lead, because before this round it was 3 points. If it would finish like that, it would be 15 points. But I think Agnes can kind of mess up Michal's plan on leading the championship even further. Now this race turned into a calm one. Mystery is on the back of Kabusek. Can the Misery Familia overtake the Polish driver completely? I don't think so. The Zimbabwe driver, you know, doing his best. Not the best start of the season though. If you saw round 1 and 2 in Bahrain, he got lost. In China, he just was there, but not on pace. Yeah, people are just leaving the voice chat, not the best thing for me to happen. I'm just checking stuff if everything's okay. Everything is okay indeed. Because I got worried in a second there. I swear to God, if we don't have bits like this, I will destroy this game. Misery on the back of Kabusek ever so slightly. You can say it's a Misery train, and it's not miserable at all. And this is pulled away from Stopford once again. One thing about Suzuka, you really have to care about your fuel, because you can make one mistake and not hit the map you should, and you'll be out of fuel pretty quickly. Valyak has now caught up to Zage. And there's gonna be a battle for the podium once again, as I'm having a mild stroke. Commentating all alone is not easy, guys. Volyak now side by side with Zage. It gets a bit wide, not the best line for there, but he gets a good exit. And he's side by side with Zage, but Zage has the straight line speed. Can't he defend from the Croatian setting down the inside? He tried to, but the Croatian just had more privilege, and yeah, Zage loses his podium once again. The curse continues. Wee woo. There's Eyeball trying to get those points from Palmer. Shin McHugh dropped from the points as well. They're just not looking the best for the Toro Rossos. As much as they have pace, they can lose it pretty quickly, and there are the two Renaults. In theory, last on the track because the three guys who have pitted, not only did they have a drive through there, they had to change the front wings and stuff, so yeah. Which you may find interesting. Oh, there is a Curtis train right now. Oh. But Stoffer is on the back of Agnes as well. Can the Brit do it? Can the Brit score his first ever win in MMS? It will be a first win for Jack as well. They're battling. Oh, around the outside, he goes 130 off. He makes the move stick, and that's the lead for Sam Stopford. And there's Volyak already on the back of his teammate, and he ain't gonna hesitate. The Croatian is pushing mad to get that P2 and probably P1. There's I believe that was a multi-21 right there. Yeah. And there's Palmer and Misery. Palmer will lose that P9. And there he goes. Nibal is now seriously on the back of him. This battle for P6 has already got nicer. You could say it like that. Meanwhile, yeah, as I said, Valek is going to go to P1 as well. He is not going to stop anytime soon trying to attack Stopford. Yes, pun. He's seriously on the back. Meanwhile, you know who's also on the back? Zage is on the back of Agnes in somewhat of a way. And then we have the Curtis train. But it's kind of spread out. So the only fight we can hope for is Valek and Stopford battling for P1. Zage is seriously close to that Red Bull Jack. Can he make the move on the Greek Bridge driver? And Zage and Valyak. It's gonna be a repeat. No, Zage is not going to hesitate. I don't think so. Valyak makes the move on Stopford and shoots out into the lead. Zage does the same and shoots into P3. Stopford goes a bit wide, and there's Valyak into the lead. Oh boy, that was a battle and a half. And now we have the pit stop period. Valyak pits, Stopford pits, Zage pits. Oh wow, this is gonna get interesting. McHugh is not pitting. Curtis is indeed pitting. Yeah, not a lot of people. Season 3, a lot of people pitted on the first lap of the pit window. This season, not so much. Strategies have changed with fashion.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I had to go do the dishes and have breakfast.
Who cares about breakfast? Who needs food?
I have to do this because there's people in Syria starving.
It's Joe. Anyways, Sam, you have missed a great battle for P3 and P1. But yeah, we have the pit window open here, so pit camera is on. Oh no, Joe is sick in the toilet once again.
She has a bug, so.
Has a what?
She has a bug. If any of you know what that means. Sickness, bug that goes around.
No I don't. Stopford on the move on Vol, they touch! And they touch Martin! Stoffer, a bit of a shabby move.
I can't see what's going on because it's like one frame rate every 10 seconds.
Okay, so Stoffer makes a move and has a slight touch with Volyak. No, yeah, it was a bit of too opportunistic. He shouldn't have gone so aggressive, but I mean, Volyak could have held it. I mean, dive him in a half.
Oh, did he spin? Oh shit.
He spun,
I
but
didn't mean that. Please. I'm Heikik over line and I need to win.
I mean, he just spins. That's it. Contact was made. Yeah, I don't know. It's down to the MFIA. If I could give my genuine opinion, I would say that's a racing incident, but a reprimand to Stopford to get his stuff together, and yeah, probably one penalty.
I haven't got a win yet, like Venturian, well, Vayak has got like 5, 6, so I need it.
And there they are in the pits. Who will be the best? As we come on. Oh wait, Palmer has the rear wing. Oh.
Oh.
Finley Eyeball just goes balls deep into Palmer's.
Why is it all my drivers that are so bad? It's just all the time.
Yeet. Eyeball once again with a penalty. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
He just loses the brakes. Aquaplanes straight. 10-second penalty for Finley Eyeball for committing to die on Palmer.
The thing is, we don't see them miss any cars when they do that. Like, they always hit someone. We don't see one going massively wide. They always just hit someone.
Yeah, because they were in the pack. Pack racing. Anyways, Agnes is pitting and McHugh is pitting as well. Kabusek, E3, oh wow. Pitting Mystery and Misery are pitting, McHugh is pitting, Pascana is pitting, Oma is pitting. Eyeball is pitting, Palmer obviously is pitting, and then we have Verda who is pitting as well. Stofford in virtual lead because we still don't know if he will get the 2-second time penalty that was proposed. Hashtag justice for Stofford. Agnes is going to pit. This is going to
I know, but you'll probably catch up again. Because you always end up, like, winning. And just...
Yes, Volyak has the big boy pace.
And Startford doesn't. Well, he did until that point.
He did until that point. He just... I mean, brakes are very important this season from what we saw already, and one simple mistake on the brake pedal and you're kind of dead. McHugh is already out. Oh, McHugh will jump Agnes. McHugh is... Oh god. Oh no, we have the pit exits. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, we all know what can happen in here in Japan on the pit exit. Curtis is probably going to be affected by that. Oh, so much. Actually, no, nobody gets affected. Lame. Oh, Pascana, unsafe release for Pascana. That is just sad. Pascana, unsafe release. Look. Just look. There is Oma. No, not Oma. There's Oma, and he just gets released right alongside him. Not cool. I'm not gonna lie, not cool. Luckily, no. Nothing more serious happened to both of them. Surprisingly, we hadn't had an incident for people coming out of the pits. I am proud. Because we did that last season, and I think in season 2 and season 1, I don't know. 2-second penalty for Sam Stopford for causing the collision with Michal Volyak.
Well, fuck. That's my race
Oh, Louis
win
Edge very
loss.
shabby, trying to take the lead from Sam. But I mean, at the moment, it wouldn't even affect Sam, because if Zech will overtake him, Sam will still have the second position, because Volek is 3 seconds behind now. Louis Age having some controversial lines for 130R, trying to probably get some slipstream
I
before
still
the
want the
straight.
first win. Sage only needs his first podium.
But nobody wants Zage to be on the podium.
Yellow. Oh, is that Raku's? Yeah, you can just
And that's
see him
Rack who's just
over there.
still committing the die. Oh, look in the background, and now Zage.
No,
As I said,
no.
makes the move on Stopford. Pretty swiftly, and now Valniak needs to just be in 2 seconds, so Stopford he is already. And Sam Stopford gets demoted into third.
See, it didn't even matter in the end because he's already there.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. But I mean,
I tried so hard, but got so. Is it got so far? I don't know.
but yeah, it cost him the lead, and yeah. Meanwhile, Kabusek, Mystery, and Misery are battling for position. B7 that is. Yeah, this is not really bias, is it? It's just a third decision. Meanwhile, Stoffer is coming back at Zage. What a development! He will now take out. Sam will probably now take out Louis as well, just for the good measure. Oh, please don't tell me I predicted it. And now Stoffer into the lead. I think he wants to pull
Whoa,
away.
what was that corner? Hey, hey,
That's allowed.
hey.
That's allowed. That's allowed. That's allowed. If you don't cut the whole turn, that's allowed. You can cut the apex. We have seen that through all the seasons that we did Suzuka.
Right, can we pull away now? Probably not, because it's
Zage
me.
is closing onto Stopper, but not into the S's, but I think he will close on the most on the straights, because Ron has pretty good straight line speed, and yeah, this is where they capitalize on. And the pace of the car is pretty amazing as well. Curtis, Kabusek, Misery, Mystery, McHugh, Pascana, Oma. Fascia lost his front wing.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was on someone else.
Oh, he went into Omar. Oh my god.
Is it Umar or Omar?
Omar.
Because
it's Omar. I can't pronounce it.
Because someone spelled like that at my. There's someone spelled like that at my school, and we call him Umar.
Omar.
Dear.
It's Omar. Anyways, Fascia just loses the, goes a bit wide, hits Omar, punishes himself for that. No damage for Kokichi, so yeah. Too good at spitting because he's running out of fuel. Chef is spinning as well. Big oof. I think. Well, yes, I agree. I want to really officiate because I can but I can't because I'm a commenter. Yeah, I said he penalized himself with the damage to his car, rather than
7 laps to try and keep the lead.
Tough this pulling away from Zage. I think Zage is trying to pull out a bit of a fuel saving. No, look how much he's gaining.
He's gaining a whole second on the straight.
This just shows how good Braun are in the straight line speed. Zage is pushing for the podium. I mean, he's already within the 2 seconds that he needs to get the P1.
We could have whoever wins this. We could have a first-time winner.
Yeah, unless it's Valyak.
Which we stop for Dorsey. Unless Valyak, which
Valyak exists, sadly. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Stoffer loses it. Stoffer loses it. Oh no, that's just sad.
Can we take away the 2-second penalty now?
No, we cannot. Sam Stofford already
How the
penalized with 2 seconds
how the
now.
bloody hell does that even happen?
He just goes too aggressive on the curbing and, you know.
And goes inside the ground. Yeah.
No, he just bounced. So, the thing is about the Suzuka curves, if you stay on them, they start to get a bit bumpy and just send this car flying.
A bit. Just a tad bit bumpy.
I mean, the cars are light this season, so yeah, this is why he was sent flying out. I mean, he's lucky to not have damage, at least.
But, could lose the podium now because of that penalty.
Now, Zage really should be happy because he probably just secured himself at least P3. Curtis is still trying to catch up to McHugh. Then we have Caboose, Mystery, Misery. The field is pretty spread out. But the battle for the lead isn't. Varnick lifts off a bit, I believe he wants the back end. Now if racing in rain, you have to always remember that sometimes pushing a bit too much can cost you everything. And now he's oh, that's a poor exit from Zage, but Varnick doesn't decide to make the move. I think that's just some sportsmanship from him. He had all the space to make the move on Zage, and Varnick just didn't do it. Look, there was space, he just didn't react in time. And there was, right in here. You could have gone. He could have gone full speed. He could have gone full speed. He could have gone full speed in here, but he slowed down and allowed Zage to close him on the inside. So a pretty weird move from Varnick right there.
Yeah, I think that move proves he shouldn't be in the Red Bull. Yes.
Why are you so salty? Jeez. I think
This is me trying to be funny, but it's obviously not working.
No, Stoffwell, will he die on the curb again? No. I'm just trying to push for Stoffwell, then we have
I'm getting a liar.
Kabusik and Mystery, these guys have been close to each other for the majority of the race. Will we finally see a development on the battle, or will Kabusik still stay in P7? I guess so far everything looks in favor for him. And it's a two-pair battle. We have Zech and Valek and Stopford and Agnes battling for respectively P1 and P3. Except Agnes already has that P3. Zech and Josh.
Oh wait, when did I catch up?
Oh, Stofford catches up onto Volniak. I believe he got a poor exit out of that, out of the spoon corner, and now into the chicane. Oh no, they meet again. They meet again.
They meet again.
And now Agnes passes Volniak around the outside as well. Side by side, the Red Bulls go. Agnes is not going to probably listen to the team orders that Volniak is going to shout on the radio. And yeah, he dives it down the inside, and that's why I go to the podium. Oh my god. World Drivers' Championship is getting intense in the moment. I believe Valnek is fuming in his cockpit at the moment. As on the radio,
he is fucking fuming!
As on the radio,
you need to show everyone that video of I'm fuming. It's the best.
Yeah, but on the radio saying, I'm going to have a word with him at the end of the race. Red Bull Civil War was never so prominent. And then we have Kabusing and Curtis battling for P6, and the Force India shows some amazing pace. Oh yes, that legendary video.
Doing Britain proud.
I'm proud of you, Sam.
Yes.
I'm fuming. Oh, that was a voice crack. Oh god. Stop. Oh, Curtis on the curbing. Say that 3 times quick.
Kubisek could
Now Kubicek
make a
side by
move
side
for
with
P6.
Toyota. He is not going to
Best of the rest.
hesitate. He forces Curtis
Ooh.
wide and actually makes him gain some pace.
He's not going to
Interesting, but
hesitate.
Kubicek is not going to have any of it. The Polish driver isn't going to give up that easily, is he? He's on the back of the Toyota once again. And once again, he may settle for a big move. Not really, he doesn't make it. The captain cut away because Agnes, this man, Stoffert passed. No, Zay. I'm confused on what happened, but this is what happened. Zay, Stoffert losing 2 positions in the corner. And then we have Stoffert making a big choo-choo train made out of
I'm gonna
Volyak.
finish P5 at this rate.
Volyak is seriously pushing to overtake Stoffert, and Agnes is seriously pushing to overtake Sage. A bit of a bump on the curb slows down Agnes. It's gonna be down to the wire. 3 laps to go, mind you. And everything can happen at this stage.
5 separated by just over 2 seconds. Anyone could win.
Yeah, anyone, in theory, anyone could win because Agnes can do a battle and dive bomb Sage into Spoon and die. This race was a quiet one, but it has some pretty interesting moments, you know.
Volyak could make a move on Stopford.
Yeah, he's
really
going to
close.
do it. He's going to do it. Oh no!
Goes to the
He makes a mistake and now McHugh is ahead. Thomas McHugh up into P4, not for long. And Volyak. Oh, Volyak just punished himself. Oh
That's a massive
my!
another
That's
one.
a massive
Another
one.
massive accident.
That's Volyak is fuming. Volyak is fuming. I can tell. Not only did he make a mistake in the 130R, he decides to make a move on McHugh a bit too late. He went for the gap that wasn't there. The same way he got taken out by Stopford. He takes out himself and McHugh.
So that secures Stopford's P3 unless McHugh can do a strategic masterstroke. Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Thomas very
Yes.
lucky to save that though. Look at that freeze.
Yeah, but
Almost a
it is
360.
fun. So
McHugh.
you
Really lucky.
RKO'd him, Venturian.
So I think that's just a racing incident, but I think a warning for Violet would be suitable. Because he already penalized himself enough. Stofford has that P3 at the moment. 2 laps to go and Volyak is just... He is just probably sad at the moment. There he is. A wreck of the car. That is just one race he will forget. He should at least.
He will want
It's not
to
a proud
forget.
thing. I dream to forget, but I always remember. As we're waiting for the MFIA decision on the Volyak incident. Curtis has a bit of a spin. Seriously close to McHugh. As the MFIA can't get the line. Well, I could say it would have been just a reprimand for Volyak to cool himself down because he already punished himself enough by losing both of the wings. McHugh doesn't have any damage, he just lost a bit of pace. He didn't lose any positions though, so it's only a lose for Volyak. Agnes cannot catch up to Lewis. Louis' age is so quick today. Last lap. 4 seconds of advantage over Agnes. Now this is just... This man has a lot of pace and I can tell that. Louis H never scored a podium, never scored a win in his whole career. He's seen he wasn't here since like season 1. He has driven for good teams and for the bad ones. But today everything may just change. Fuck yes, an engine failure. Everything may change today.
It will end his non-podium streak.
Of
He
over
has been
41 races
is-
without a podium. Breaking news. What's going
Yeah.
on then? What? Oh. Don't be silly, guys. Don't be silly.
He's finished P4 countless times.
He has been on the podium positions just to lose them again countless times. But here he goes for the final corner. As now
Today
stop
he
on the
makes history.
the P1. We're gonna have to look at that on the replay. But here he comes, Louis Edge for the final corner to score his first ever win of MMS. And that is beautiful. Stop around the outside of
Majestic.
Agnes. Wow.
Well,
Now if that
I
isn't
have a penalty. If I didn't have that penalty, I would have finished my best ever.
on the final corner, Stopfer settles it down, but you know the penalty will drop into P3. Still good podium for Stopfer. Then we have Agnes Mathieu doing a great job for the Ferrari, and oh, Curtis, who's that a last lap overtake? No, it was the last lap defensive from Kubusek. Great job. Now we have Kubusek scoring the first ever points for Force India. Another milestone for them. They have Mystery, Mathieu and Pascal scoring his first ever points of Formula 1. I bet he just shat himself in the moment. And they all just die because that race lasted too long for them to survive it. The engines just too much. Anyways, thank you for coming in to MMS.
This has been a great race. We said we hoped Japan would be a good race, and it has certainly done that.
Yeah,
You're in Japan?
right. So, driver of the day, Sam.
Probably Lewis Sage. He's finally ended his non-podium streak. He's made history, and he's done it by winning
In a wet race.
in a wet race.
BBC
So
Radio 2.
my driver of the day goes to Lewis Sage.
Yeah, I would say Zage as well, but a runner-up to that would be Kubusek with an amazing position for the newly formed Force India team, and McHugh did good as well. You know, Ferrari isn't that quick of a team, and
As we see the stricken brawn of Lewis Sage.
right. Thank you for coming. See you next time in Australia, Albert Park. In the meantime, wear your seatbelt. Bye bye.